Hey guys, welcome back to another video from TRK Gaming. And like I said earlier, I was going to show you guys how to incorporate some of the tech into your combos, right? So here we've spawned a Draga to show you some simple stuff. So like if you want to get into a combo, especially against a light enemy, and when I mean by a light enemy, some enemies are just too strong to launch them in the air, right? So this enemy, we know we can launch them, right? So some of the common ways to launch an enemy is, using your blades and doing the grapple, right? So you could just grapple them, which is, you're aiming L2 and pressing R1, right? And you instantly launch them in the air, right? If the enemy is too strong, they wouldn't launch, right? They will just be drawn close to you. But we want, this. Some of them are evasive. They try to get away. So this is a combo starter. Another one is like to hold down R2 with your blades, right? So you could do something like this, and you get them in the air, right? And that's the blades. Some people don't think that a spear could launch somebody. You could do things like this, get them in the air, or to fall, and from there you could pick it up by doing something else like this, something like that, right? You could combine your weapons together to get these combo starters. So if I do something like this, and they're on the ground, if you run with the axe and you press R1, you'll pop them up, right? So like this, switch to the axe, run, and they pop up. They juggle for a combo. So those are simple ways to get a combo started. Speaking of the spear, another common one is you could do, while in combat, you could just advance on them and start to hold on R1, right? Or if they're on the ground, and if you have 3 spears and you ignite them, right? The imbued spears, and you just activate them, they launch. So something like this, 3, and you just press, you ignite them, they launch, right? So that's a combo starter as well. And talking about the axe, right? You could do, obviously, you could not hold on R2, you could just press R2 and he does something like this, right? Because if you hold on R2, you'll get another move, right? You'll get this, right? Which is not bad. You could start a combo that way as well.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Wow. Because once they're on the ground and you run up on them and you press R1, you could launch them, right? Like that. But a good one is also the axe trip. This is something I learned from the God of War 2018. So in order to do this, in your settings, I think you have to have aim assist off. If it's on, I think it's a problem to aim for the feet. I'm not too sure, but this is how I knew it from God of War 2018, right? So, if you just aim for their feet, if you could stay still, you trip them, right? So once they're tripped up, and these only work for light enemies, right? You could run up on them, and you just press the R1 and you juggle them, or switch to your blades, something like that. Or you could do something like this, switch to this, and you launch them, right? So those are some, you could get really creative, and I'm sure there's more combo starters or ways you can launch an enemy or juggle an enemy in this game. Another good one is like once you're up close to the opponent, you could just aim for the feet on throwing and then do an action call, and you instantly get a punch, right? And the punch launches them, or according to like ABG Spartan, they call it inertia. So you generate some inertia. So right, so you see that I juggle them. So you aim for the feet, and you get this. You do the action call, and the opponent is juggled. So something like that. That's the move we're talking about. So you throw at the feet and they're juggled, right? So those are just some common combo starters that you can use.